guys? Stream's going a little slow today. Stream is going a little slow. I don't know what's going on. What's up, guys? Stream's a little slow today. I don't know why, but I can turn this off. What's going on, guys? I see the stream is slow for some reason. I have no idea why. It's just acting up today. But let me know in the chat room if you guys can hear me. Got my everything on today. It's cold out here. I'm gonna turn my heater on. Hopefully you guys can't hear it. Yeah, guys, if you can hear me, let me know in the chat room. You have no idea why the computer is going so slow today. It's just slow. Yeah, I can't figure that out today. But I feel like it's always going slow. There's always something going on. Yeah, guys, let me know if you guys can hear me. Got an interesting topic today, the legality of slams and BJJ. And I just want to hear your guys' thoughts on the matter. I know it's we got a lot to talk about, but I'm gonna try to do more listening than talking on my end. I think that's more important. But yeah, guys, if you guys can hear me, let me know in the chat. Just type a 1 in the chat room if you can hear me. Good. It looks like I'm playing. I had some I guess some other program was running that was sapping all my you know, all my CPU over here. Yep, computer's still overloaded. I get it. I can't change my video settings right now. But we gotta just try to get through the stream, man. Struggle stream. I just got a new computer soon, so we'll see how I can hook that one up for you guys. But anyway, we're gonna be talking about slams and BJJ, so try to get some more people in here. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I posted about thank you, Jax is one. I posted on Instagram today about a big slam that happened last year. Oh, sweet. I got my heater on, but hopefully that's not interrupting the audio too badly. But anyway, yeah, we were talking about a slam that happened during the ADCC trials. We're gonna watch that slam, and then I guess we're gonna go through some of the comments, because the comments were popping. They were pretty. They were a little bit all over the place. I think I think both sides were represented pretty well. So we're just gonna talk about that, and then you guys know I did a live stream yesterday on IG. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of liking the IG streams a little bit more so than the YouTube streams. I just think they work better, just more integration, a little bit better integration, and I think it's just easier overall. But I kind of like YouTube because I can actually pull in clips and stuff. So hope you guys are having a good Friday. It's cold here in ATL, but I got my heater on, so I'm good. So we're gonna wait till we get a little bit more people in the group before we start. Hopefully you guys have fun training. So we'll get a few more people in the group, and then we'll break down the video and then the comments. Some people still training. Yeah. So let's hit it. Yeah, I don't want to wait. I don't want to stay out here. So guys, I'm gonna 1 hour strict time limit. Okay, 1 hour. Yesterday we went over by like 30 minutes. I just kind of slipped my mind. So let's see. So we've been talking about this slam, and I'm gonna try to play it without. Hopefully, I can play the without the sound on here. I can't handle those strikes, man. Too many strikes on my account. Yeah, way too many strikes. So I figured out what happened. Computer was just overloaded. Too many programs. I'm trying to be cool and all. So let's see. Pull this up. Boom. Can you guys see that? Give it a second. There's such a little delay with the stream, so sometimes I'm a little bit in the future. So I'm gonna try to pull this screen up for you guys, and then we'll start breaking down what happened. But yeah, we had a lot of, man, I was surprised by the feedback and just the activity on my page, on my post. And man, people, this is off of Flow Grappling. Flow Grappling, please don't copyright strike me somehow. So we're gonna watch the video on their page, and then we're gonna go to my page, my Instagram page, and see the comments that we got. And I'll try to read through them, the good ones. Hopefully, there's some mean ones on there too. A little warm now. You guys got me warmed up, ready to fight. So yeah, this was the match we're gonna kind of look at, and I was surprised. I actually was in an Instagram group with the guy that did the slamming. I know he does like Toro Wrestling, Toro BJJ. So I didn't even know. I saw him do a video talking about this match, but I didn't know it was him in the match. And then the other guy, Gianni Grippo, super popular grappler, probably one of the best American grapplers. He's won World Pro, Abu Dhabi World Pro, Pan Ams, Nogi Pans, maybe Nogi Worlds as well, Kansai, a lot of different tournaments. So very accomplished grappler in Gianni Grippo. So let's just kind of watch the video. Hopefully it pulls up. Sometimes I don't know. Yeah. I'm gonna let that stream a few times. But man, just crazy move. So Gianni took the back. He's gonna replay again. But anyway, Gianni took the back, and then his opponent, in ADCC, you can defend submissions by slamming. But this was a pretty bad slam, pretty bad slam. Like, it's hard for me to watch it. That's how bad the slam is. So we'll play it a few more times. I hate watching this kind of stuff because that stuff could happen to me pretty easily. But we'll watch it one more time. And so you guys can kind of see. I don't know if you guys can see my cursor on there. Can you guys see my cursor? I can't see. I can't tell if you guys can see what I'm seeing, but Gianni was on the back, and he's going for a rear naked choke. And so with ADCC rule set, you can defend submissions by going to your back like that, or I've seen people get slammed backwards, but that forward slam is pretty, it's pretty messed up, because there's no way, if you look at the picture in the screenshot, there's nowhere for Gianni to kind of tuck his head. It might have been worse if he tucked his head. So thank God, nothing happened to him, because there's been a lot of instances of people getting paralyzed from situations like this. So we'll play one more time. I'm gonna not look at it. I don't want to look at it. It didn't really affect the match, because Gianni finished the choke anyway. So in all honesty, man, that could have been avoided, right? Like, we didn't really need to see that. I didn't need to see that. But just gnarly. Just a gnarly situation there. I don't even see the comments where I saw earlier. But we're gonna go back and read we're gonna look at my Instagram and see how people were responding in my off my posts. I guess I can play it on here too. So that's one upside to doing the live streams on YouTube, is that I can integrate more technology, more presentations, more videos than on IG. let's see if I can pull that up. Uh-oh, I can't log in my, I'm not gonna log in my, I thought I was logged in already. Come on, Instagram. Hopefully you guys don't see my login. Uh-oh. Let me switch that off real fast so you guys can't see my... Hey, yo, I can't have you guys looking at my login info. Let's see. Transition, we'll transition back. There we go. Hey, can't have you guys looking at my login. Hey, guys, some stuff you're not supposed to see, man. I'm gonna type it in real fast or do whatever I got to do. I just logged in on this thing. Yeah, just I've had to log in on Instagram so many times this time. And it's like, oh, somebody trying to get into your Instagram. Just bear with me, guys. Slow process. I thought I logged in. I think I've been logged in on so many browsers and computers. I don't know where half my stuff is. Oh, no, that's not the right. Oh, yeah, it was right. Let's pause that. Had you guys on my stuff? Alright, so I think I can bring it up now. So we're going to hear what I had to say. And then we can look at those comments. I'm not looking forward to going through those comments. Bro, if you guys could see the comments I get on Facebook or Reddit or something like that. Alright, so here we go. You got me. You got this guy here. This guy that's always posting stuff online for some reason. And he's going to break down kind of the situation a little bit. And yeah, let's let it play. Got injured, and it's just not safe, you know. You risk a lot going out to these tournaments, and to have someone spike you on your head like that. So good call on the ADCC leadership on banning that technique. It's not even a good technique, to be honest. You know, you already messed up when you got caught in that rear naked choke. When you got caught in that back. Guys, I'm so happy ADCC made this illegal because, man, Gianni could have really gotten injured, and it's just not safe, you know. You risk a lot going out to these tournaments, and to have someone spike you on your head like that. So good call on the ADCC leadership on banning that technique. It's not even a good technique, to be honest. You know, you already messed up when you got caught in that rear naked choke. When you got caught in that back. Guys, I'm so happy ADCC made this illegal because, man, Gianni could have really gotten in. So yeah, that's what I had to say. I wasn't trying to blame anybody. It was just, you know, saying that, hey, thank God this is illegal now. So at the time of the tournament, the ADCC trials, the North American trials, East Coast trial, it was legal to slam someone out of a submission like that, like forward. But after that situation, it was made illegal, and you know that was really good. I mean, I don't know why it was legal in the first place. I think, you know, some people like to see slams, and you know, we look at some of the comments, but some people were like, you know, saying that it's more self-defense like. But man, you know, these self-defense guys never actually train half the time. Like, you know, they're training in ways that you can't really replicate. I mean, there's some real guys that are training, you know, more so like weapons and stuff and situational stuff. But I mean, you can't be like eye gouging and kicking the balls and nuts and you know, all this other stuff. Like, it's not possible to keep training that if you want to be healthy and have longevity. So we're just going to go through some of the comments. Again, I'm probably going to stay on for maybe like 40 more minutes. We'll try to get through it and just see what's going on there on this Insta stuff. Yeah, my boy Tim Spriggs on there says this move is dirty as hell. Yeah, man, I think I agreed with him. Excuse me, guys. And then we had ATT Dragon, my guy Mir at GTA in Gwinnett. He says, I lost a tooth like this exact same way once. It broke off in my mouthpiece, but I still won the fight. Was against David K. Yeah, I mean, man, even if you got a mouthpiece, like, it's still gonna take some damage. And I think that's happened to me before, where I was almost spiked on my head on, taking someone's back in training, not even in a tournament. So you could be like, hey, the rule set said you could do that in the tournament. Okay. But in training, that ain't no rule set like that in training, right? What kind of training you guys doing, like, if you doing that? So that's happened to me, where the person spiked me on my head. I couldn't stop him. I think it was a big guy too. So I had seatbelt on the back. The guys took me for a ride. And then another time, the guy tried to defend. I was on his back already, seatbelt hook and stuff. And he just jumps to the side. And so I just landed like all our weight on my shoulder. So, I mean, jiu-jitsu is a combat sport, but we want to limit those injuries. So I feel like the rear naked choke was kind of already in. That was not a effective way to defend. It's like worst case paralyze a guy, best case you tap out anyway, which you were about to do anyway. And then we had Rahadi Ferguson. He said just let go. And so a lot of people are gonna say that. They were saying that, hey, just let go. But what kind of self-defense situation? Okay, we go back to self-defense situation. It's a real self-defense situation. Johnny would not let go of the choke and maybe, gotten handicapped or would have choked the life out of that guy. So remember, this is to simulate combat, to simulate almost like a self-defense situation, but it's a sport, guys. So I feel like some of the guys, you're be like, they want to go back to the Valtudo UFC no glove rules, just like about 2 rule sets. Heck, why do we have 2 rules? Why have any rules? Just no rule, no holds barred, right? But it's just not possible to have a professional sport like that, It's just not possible. It's not going to have sponsorship. It's not going to have, well, it might have a lot of views, maybe. There's a lot of people that like stuff like that, but it's just not sustainable. And I think there were some good comments down here. We'll look at what some of the guys were saying. Some guys said we still love slams. I'm completely against slams in combat sports, And when I say slams, I'm talking about like, as defined by most rule sets. It's like if I have a double leg, or you're in close guard, or you have me in a submission and I pick you up with the intention of hurting you. That's just not helping the sport. And then the difference would be like a throw or something, like a judo throw where you're flying in the air. Because there's ways to properly take a throw, but slam, usually you're getting caught off guard, you're in a compromised position, and it's not very technical. It's just it's like a last ditch effort, right? Another guy says, I find it interesting. People mad at him. Dangerous. Yep. Legal. Yep. If anyone they should be mad at is ADCC. I mean, with the rules set at the time, it was legal. Now, was it the right move to do? I don't think so. I would have tried to do something more technical to get out of there, or just, hey, you got caught. What do you do when you get caught in training? You tap out. Same thing with this tournament. That's the dangerous part of ADCC trials, is that people are so amped up for this tournament. It's exactly like Bloodsport. People are going out there with the intention to hurt and maim and almost kill, And again, it's a sport, And that was the first trials I think people got paid to do, or paid for winning. So before then, people were going out there for nothing. It's just glory. So a lot of people agreed with that. Kim Johnson says These videos are fire. Yeah, thank you, Kim. I agree. These videos are fire. I think people have been liking these videos more so than the instructional, so I've been trying to focus more on this kind of stuff. It's easier for me too. I'm trying to do what's easiest for me. What can I do consistently? What's efficient for me? What can I keep pumping out? And decent quality, not super produced or anything, but decent quality. And what's gonna engage viewers like you guys? New people looking at the sport, white belts starting the sport, people that have already been established in the sport. What's gonna draw them to the content? So it's been doing a good job. Another person says, I agree, it should be illegal, but at the time it was a legal technique, so it is what it is to me. Yeah, the guy should have prevented his back from being taken and subbed, but if that's your last ditch option and it's legal, just because something's legal doesn't mean you got to do it. Again, I think there would have been better methods to getting out of that move, or like we do in training. Oh, I got caught. I would like to see a little bit more consideration for other athletes, especially in this kind of venue, this event. That's the sporting aspect, right? The sporting aspect is that you want a fair, competitive competition. You want a fair, competitive match where you guys pushing your limits. You're using all your techniques. They're using all their techniques. You're pushing yourself physically, mentally. But ultimately, you want both guys to be able to walk off the mat, right? Healthy and, can fight another match, can live to see another day. But techniques like that are just counterintuitive, to that, the whole sporting aspect, especially for something like ADCC where they want to become more mainstream. They want to be more accepted sport. When you have situations like this, you can't have that. And so that's why it was made illegal. The only thing I have to say, kind of disparaging ADCC, is that, I'm not sure how the leadership is organized, but, it should not have been a rule anyway. It should have been taken out, because almost every grappling event takes out slams. But I just felt like there was no... I don't know, there was no transparency. We don't know how the process was. Was it one guy that made the decision? Was it a group of people that made the decision? Did they just cave in because of this one match and the social media stuff? Or, there wasn't there's not a lot of transparency in these rules. And I can say for ADCC, you have to go to all the rules trainings, because nobody knows the rules. I've competed in ADCC. I don't even know the rules. I'm like, oh, is that I can do that? Oh, you can do that. So it needs to be a little bit more transparent with the rules, what you can do, what you can't do, and just so there's no issues moving forward, right? ADCC official, so got the official ADCC to comment on my page. Your boy's blowing up. It says, anyone arguing against this ban isn't smart. Hey, listen, a lot of these fighters, jiu-jitsu, MMA, these guys ain't smart. These guys got some demons, and these guys want to hurt people. Some of these guys are training to hurt people. They don't care about you. I'm gonna mess you up, man. I had a hard day at work. I'm gonna mess you up. My wife's yelling at me. I'm gonna mess you up. My kids are annoying. I'm gonna mess you up. Instead of dealing with their other problems, they take it out on you. You're like, bro, I'm just trying to train. So yeah, that one's rough. I think we had a lot of comments, so we got a good video for this one. About 30 more minutes, guys. Pretty chill video, live stream. If you want a high flying live stream, go to my IG. Live streams on Thursday. We had another guy says there's always the option to let go. That's true. But who's gonna let go of a locked-in submission? I don't know anybody that's gonna let go of a locked-in submission. That's not a point of contention. That's a fact, and I'm all for increasing safety. Yeah, this move should have been illegal before that match, right? I bet Gianni's like, man, I wish that was illegal before. Another guy says that ain't sportsmanship. Yeah, that was not sportsmanship. And there's a balance between having an exciting match and giving the match your all, and then not injuring your opponents. So it's tough, because there's certain matches, especially especially Nogi with these leg locks, bro. They be ready to tear that leg off. I'm moving my headphone, my microphone here, but they're ready to tear that leg off, that knee off. And so you could say this it's the same thing where, I might be ready to tap and then the guy just tears my ACL. So it's a dangerous sport. I mean, it is a dangerous sport, but we need to limit a lot of this just stupid stuff. This is stupid stuff, right? This is stupid stuff. And also, I feel like if you're in this, man, people need to be getting paid to be out there getting their, get paid to be getting tossed on their head and ligaments ripped. And so Gianni, I think he got second or third. So I don't even know if he made any money from this. So it's just like, what was that? What was the benefit of doing it? He didn't make any money. Didn't get the first place. Probably got a concussion, neck injury. His vertebrae, his cervical vertebrae probably jacked up. So it's almost like it was probably Gianni's probably like, man, I shouldn't have done that tournament. I mean, he's a champion, so he'll keep fighting. But man, I think as you get older, you're like, I got to weigh the options here. Like, I might die out here, and I ain't making no money. I'm broke. I'm trying to do this tournament so I can change my life, and dang, I'm getting messed up. The next guy says that it's sporting competition and need to take care of each other, sportsmanship, and a life and death situation, totally different story. Yeah, I mean, some of these guys are out here fighting like it's life or death. Like they're like, I gotta make it to ADCC. It's my dream, and then they're about to kill you. So it is rough, man. You gotta prepare yourself if you're gonna do these tournaments. Make sure you're healthy. And you know what I do? I say a little prayer before I step on those mats out there. I say a little prayer like, hey, please watch over my ligaments, my joints, my head, my neck, my body, my soul. One guy said, geez, too much. Yeah, it was too much. And another guy said, dude, so scary. F that. Yeah, F that. Bro, I'm too old to be dropped on my head like that. I mean, I've definitely been spiked on my head a few times. Another guy says broken necks ain't worth it. Yeah, there's a well-known wrestler. I don't know how well-known he is, but he was pretty good wrestler that got, I don't know if he got injured while wrestling. It might have been during a match, so he got fully disabled. So I don't think he can move anything lower than his neck. Maybe he can't move his neck. So I think that guy would be really great to have an interview with, because he's like the most positive guy I've seen on social media. And especially to go from being like, really active, a strong wrestler, you know how wrestlers are, guys. They're strong, very strong-willed mentally and emotionally. And just to see him, man, he's still like kicking, man. I mean, he's still kicking in his own way. He stays positive. He still does, I think he does a lot of motivational speaking and stuff. I think he graduated very recently from university too, so I would love to reach out to him. If you guys are bored, let me know in the chat room. It was pretty chill tonight, man. Chill tonight. If you guys are bored, just let me know in the chat room. I can mix it up a little bit. But let's get through some of these comments, because I think I haven't looked at all of them, man, to be honest. I think you can see me comment a few times real fast. But it's kind of like similar comments, like top. Another guy says, it isn't even legal in MMA anymore. Good job getting that out of here. Yeah, I was kind of talking about ADCC rule set. Like, bro, some of these rules, like, where do these rules come from? Even MMA's got more rules. Another guy says, if I see a teammate get spiked on his head, baseball bats and chains are coming out. Hey, yo, guys, if somebody does that to me, I expect all you guys out there to have my back. Baseball bats, chains, the little Coke bottles from the Warriors. You remember that, guys? Get the Coke bottles ready for me. Yeah, I expect you guys to be out there. My army out there, okay? I don't care if you guys are white belts and blue belts. You guys better be ready to fight. And then there's some more comments down here. I think that went pretty fast. Another guy says, here, here. And then the guy says, remember when Hoist beat up that French guy in UFC 1? Remember when he held that choke, excuse me, a tad bit longer than it needed to be? Yeah, that's exactly what should have been done. Yeah, in that case, bro, you gonna choke the guy out. He's like, hey, yo, you going out. Hey, you drop me on my head, I'm gonna make you go out. Hey, yo, I'm gonna make you go out, son. Let me transition back real fast. Hey, yo, you going out, son. Let's watch that Marcelo. You guys want to see the Marcelo move? I think that was also a big slam. Give me 1 second to look that up. Yeah, that was like probably the most well-known slam I've seen in jiu-jitsu, and funnily enough, it was also in ADCC. ADCC, bro, ADCC. Man, I've seen some messed up slams out there, bro. I'm not. You guys look that up yourself. I'm not gonna look up that stuff. You guys gotta find that yourself. Let's see if it'll find up. Marcelo Garcia versus Rico Rodriguez. There we go. Let's just watch this match, guys, and then I think this is the full one. You guys gonna get a free breakdown today. Actually, no, I'll do a breakdown for this later. Yeah, I gotta do a breakdown of that separately. Let's see, I think I got it. Let's see, theater mode. There we go. And transition. Boom. Can you guys see that? Let's see real fast if you guys can see that. So we're gonna break down this, just not the whole match, because I think I want to do that separately, because that, I kind of into doing stuff like that. If you guys like the breakdowns, the video breakdowns, let me know in the chat room. Let me know if you guys like the video breakdowns. I did one on Isaac Doderline recently, and I kind of like doing that content. It's kind of cool, something I'm interested in doing more of. If you guys like to see that stuff, let me know in the chat. Lotus Vine says, is it better to take them down than to try a standing rear naked choke? Seems like a bad idea in a real life situation. I mean, most people probably not strong enough to like jump and lift you like that. Lift you and jump with you on their back. I mean, you could probably do, well, it's different though. It's going to be different fighting somebody, I guess, in a self-defense situation. If I did jump on somebody's back, it'll be the tightest rear naked choke. It would be like a anaconda wrapped around their neck. Yeah, probably, probably better to do a mat return, yeah, probably better not to jump on them. Unless you're a lot bigger, you jump on them, you just make them collapse, right? You just take their legs out from underneath them. So we got the Marcelo match. Let's see if it'll pop up for you guys. And so the quality hey, yo, guys, the quality ain't good. Bear with me. So we got Marcelo working an arm drag. Mid 2000s, Marcelo was all arm drags, and this is like iconic, where he puts the legs behind the. Let's look at that again. Where he puts his legs behind the. I don't know if this is the whole match either. Where he puts his legs behind Rico Rodriguez and kind of uses that to. He was trying to take him back down to pull him back to the floor like a mat return, but with that size difference, it's pretty tough. So he's got the body lock, feet in the crooks of the knee. He pulls him down and he's trying to get that hook, And I mean, this is a grappling, it's a sport, man. So I mean, I'm okay with the person jumping on the back in a sport. I think it's okay, because you're the Passer's getting penalized for, you know, getting his back taken and giving up that good position. So, yeah, I think it's fine in, you know, training and tournament stuff. But these guys out nowadays they're trying to kill you out here. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Where am I, guys? Too many windows. Marcelo's on the back. He's got his seatbelt grip. Hooks in. He's chilling. And then, thank God he did not do that forward spike that Gianni got caught with. Instead, he's going to do this backward spike, which is, I mean, probably a little bit better, maybe. I don't know. It sucked either way. You know, if just do this move, you're going to piss somebody off. Somebody's pissed off. You can see Marcelo probably chilling here. Trying to climb up a little bit. Marcelo's got some crazy hip mobility, guys. I wish I had a fraction of that hip mobility. And yeah, a little boring here. Let's go ahead and we let go. It's kind of hard to keep those hooks in, you know. He's going to try to do a mat return, not working. They're going to get re-centered, placed in the center of the mat. He's trying to take him down again, hooks in. And then, you know, it's hard to take a big guy down like this. And look at Marcelo. He's able to hold on a lot longer than I could. It comes off. All right, you know. Man, this is like prime Marcelo. Like, you could not touch Marcelo. Back in these days, bro. Could not touch Marcelo. Yeah, I gotta do a breakdown of this on my regular channel. Rico's not really throwing too many passing options. I wonder if he's gonna challenge Gordon Ryan next after Jeff Monson. Marcelo working his butterfly. Back in the day, man, you could just kind of play your guard. Nowadays, you like Rotula twins jumping all over you. You know, trying to choke you out with stuff. You don't know what's going on. People trying to heel hook you. It was rough. It's rough nowadays, guys. People slamming you, trying to incapacitate you. And let's just, I'm gonna go ahead and, actually, let's leave it. We're chilling. Marcelo tries to dig under for the single leg X. It's a little tough on a big guy, so, you know, if you try to do this on a big guy, you got to really off-balance them to the side. Rico stands back up. Marcelo in his butterfly, seated guard, hand fighting. Man, Marcelo's the OG, man. We still trying to do stuff like this. But we're not as explosive or flexible as Marcelo, so we can't do none of this stuff, you know. The closest guy's probably, look at this, he's chasing him. Probably John Satava as far as skill and Nogi. Close to Marcelo. Marcelo looking for that single leg X. Got an underhook. Rico grabs the head. Marcelo's able to create space. Looking for arm drag. Kicking legs out. You know. Great master class in how to maintain your guard. How to be attacking. You know, something you can say about Marcelo is that he's always attacking. Boom, boom, boom. Hand fighting. Hand fighting. Making sure to control the inside space with his legs. Not going down into a onto his back. Chasing. You know, a lot of grappling is just frustrating people, guys. You just frustrate them. I think was there more stuff to this, guys? Hand fighting. Yeah, I think I'm missing something. Let me go back real fast. Let's get to the good stuff. You know, whenever a small guy beats a big guy, it's always David versus Goliath, right? Oh, I didn't know he did that takedown. Look at that. Woo! Hey, yo, big boys got takedowns, huh? Look at that. Arm drag to the double. Man, that was pretty nice, man. Look at that. Marcelo wasn't ready for... Hey, man. I never saw this part, guys. Ah! Marcelo was able to escape. Let's see him recompose real fast. That's what I want to check out. Marcelo's got the underhook with his half guard. which is pretty tough on a big guy. You see how he's spread out. I just want to see how he recomposes real fast. He might use a jailbreak hook with that right leg. Let's see what he does. He's got his underhook. Yeah, keeping an underhook. Switches to a frame. Jailbreak hook. There we go. He's probably going to elevate. Nice. Strengthening that underhook and recomposes. Nice. So we're just going to skip to the good part, guys. I know that's why you guys are here. Let's just get to the good part, guys. Marcelo takes the back. He's been taking it back the whole time. Seatbelt grip. And then we're going to see the slam coming up in 3, 2, 1. Oh! Woo! So, is there anybody in this group? So the reason this was illegal... Where are you guys at? The reason this was illegal was because Marcelo did not have an attack. ADCC rules stipulates that you can go for a slam when you're defending a submission. Marcelo had a seatbelt grip, which is not a submission, so thereby illegal. But they kept going. So what's the rule set, guys? I don't know. What's the rule set? Is there penalties? Are there penalties? I don't know what the rule. You can't. You know, when you're competing in ADCC, you can't even see the points. You're like, what's going on? Lotus Vine says, have you ever trained with Marcelo? Do you think he could still beat top guys? Bro, Marcelo's good, man. I did some positional sparring with Marcelo, like a drill, as like a purple belt back in like 2008 or something. But I mean, timing, strength, flexibility, technique, man. We still can't match up to Marcelo, man. Like prime Marcelo, like we like, oh, getting arm drag, getting guillotined. He's like a magician, man. Yeah, he still could probably beat top guys, you know. Like if we took this Marcelo, put him in ADCC and Worlds, we're like, God dang it, he's back. We can't get rid of this guy. Jared Bond says, open question, slams and spikes aside. Is hanging... Robert P, what's up? He says, is hanging off someone really a legit control position? It doesn't seem to adhere to the BJJ principle of complete mechanical control over the opponent. I consider it positional control because you're giving up your back without, again, sporting event, without the ability to spike somebody. If someone's on your back, you're standing, you have really limited options on how to defend yourself. So I think it's I would allow it. I think it is mechanically sound control. It might be hard to do this with the hooks, but you know, if you use a body triangle, I believe you see Mr. Gordon Ryan and some of these other guys using that too. You know, I mean, it might be a little too big now. Let's go with small Gordon. He could do that. But yeah, I think as it's still a valid position. You know, because somebody could be like, oh, you get mount. Okay, what if they eye gouge you from on bottom? Like, all right, well, they can try that, but I mean, it's not like super sound. I think it's a good position. I would keep the position. You know, it's still an attack, and you know, if you jump on someone, you take someone's back standing, they don't have a lot of options to defend themselves. So I think it's valid. So let's go ahead and finish this, guys. Got about 10 more minutes, guys, and I'm gonna jump off. If you guys want to see high flying, cool live stream, go to my IG live streams on Thursday. Those are pretty bumping. YouTube live stream is just like study time. We're gonna study. So let's look at that slam one more time. That's a pretty bad slam. Boom. He's like, get off me. And this is like one of the only times you're gonna see Marcelo get pissed off, you know. And I'll let you know when he gets pissed off. I'll show it exactly that moment when you're like, Marcelo's upset. Because Marcelo's known as the guy always smiling, but you know, hey man, that don't mean he's nice in real life. I'm gonna mess you up, man. I'm gonna mess you up. And so they try to restart them. I mean, shouldn't they restart him on the back? Shouldn't they just restart it with the seatbelt grip on the back? And like nobody knows the rules set. I don't know the rules. The referee's like, oh, that's not the right. Okay, you gotta do this and that. You gotta move him back to the center. Yeah, ADCC's wild, man. ADCC's wild. Hey, you guys be like, hey, Alec, shouldn't you do? When are you gonna do the trials, Alec? I'm like, bro, look at this stuff. I cannot afford to get. I don't even think I have health insurance. I can't get spiked on my head like that. Come on, guys. And so Marcelo's he's probably like, man, as soon as I get out of this, I'm gonna jack this guy up. So he's kind of in a side position. Marcelo gets out. He's like, all right, man. So you can see Marcelo's increased intensity. And then look at this, man. This is when Marcelo got upset. He's like, I'm gonna do this heel hook. Let's look at that again. I knew Marcelo was upset when he got out of that side position pretty fast. Like, he gets out of the side position like pretty fast, like gets out, and then he's like, all right, I'm gonna mess this guy up. I'm gonna mess this guy's day. I'm gonna do a move I don't even do normally. So yeah, crazy match, man. You guys don't understand how popular Marcelo was and still is. Like, if you like in these tournaments, I wasn't here for this one. This is like 2003, I believe. I went to 2007 ADCC to watch, and you could see the whole crowd, even during Worlds, you know, when Marcelo competed in the gi, the whole crowd would move all the way over to the mat. Whichever mat Marcelo was at, they would all move over. Like, the whole crowd would just go to that mat. And so I haven't seen that for any other athlete. Never seen that for any other athlete where the whole crowd is like, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna get a better seat to watch this guy. And you gotta say, man, Marcelo, man, we haven't seen anybody like him where, you know, skill and just that entertaining. Like, his skill is so much higher than everybody else's, to where you're like, man, what is he gonna do? Oh my god, he just did that. Oh my god, how did he do that? So, man, just insane, guys, insane. Yeah, I think that video deserves a full breakdown by itself. I might do that another time. I got about 8 more minutes, guys. If you got any questions, go ahead and type them in the chat for me. I'll try to get to them. These live streams have been pretty chill, man. I wish more people would enjoy them, watch them, but, you know, I can't help with that. So if you've got any questions, about 8 more minutes, I'm going to try to answer them. Then I got to jump off, guys. I got to get ready to go train tomorrow, so I need to get some sleep. Also, good luck to everybody out competing at the Fight to Win and in Atlanta. Good luck. Hope you guys did well, stayed safe, uninjured. Where am I at? Transition. Boom. So yeah, guys, if you have any questions, go ahead and type them in the chat room. I'll try to get to them if I can. My head's looking kind of weird because I got my earphones on. You guys see? Got my heater on today because it's cold. But yeah, if you guys got any questions, I'll try to answer them for you guys. We're just chilling. I got about 7 more minutes. And so while I'm waiting, I'm going to play some music. Give myself a break from talking. update. If you guys are in NYC, I forget where I am. My guy Tyler, if you guys saw that I did a cool interview with Tyler on my YouTube channel. He's going to be having, I think he's having an event. He's going to have an event in New York City, NYC, March 3rd. So if you guys are in the area, please show some love. Tyler is, I think he's blue belt still. I think he's still blue belt, but he's trained with Cobrinha, Edgy Bravo. He's trained with the Gracie Bros, Ronda Rousey. So, you know, he's part of the jiu-jitsu community. So if you guys want to support him, you love good music, go check him out. March 3rd, check him out. Let's see. Got one question on here. Yeah, I got about 3 minutes, guys. Hey, yo, throw your questions real fast. Got 3 minutes. There was a recent Jacare highlight video posted on social media. Can you tell us what the name is of the takedown he does when he does the inside trip? Well, we call it the Safada. But I think it's Kochigari. I could be wrong. Koichi. I cannot spell Japanese. Here we go. Yeah, he would do like the Kochigari. I think, well, he would do that one. He would also do like an ankle pick. So he would do like, he would do inside leg trip too, where he like reaps the leg towards the inside. He would do like a lapel, same side ankle pick. You know, Jacare used to do a lot of different stuff, man. It's kind of a shame that, you know, when you start doing MMA outside of Damian Maia, like all the jiu-jitsu guys go to striking. So Damian Maia was the only one that kept really grappling. Mackenzie Dern kept grappling, but you know, I'm trying to think. You know, Jacare went more to, he's like, I'm gonna work on my boxing, my striking. What's my other guy? Dorino, Gilbert Burns went to. I thought that was something there. Gilbert Burns went to striking. You know, he got pretty good at striking. Benny Dalrouche went to striking. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these guys just like give up on their grappling. They're like, screw my grappling, because Jacare used to have like good takedowns, good judo style takedowns. So it's kind of sad to see he stopped using those judo. I mean, in Nogi, you know, Ronda Rousey was great at judo. Cairo Parisian, I think I said his name wrong, but he was really good at judo. A foul for Fortune says, I'm not a fan of how the guy spiked Gianni on his head, but there are certain sweeps rolls where we say the guy has to post or he will face plant, which seems to, I mean, face plant is not a spike. Face plant is you know, it's reasonable. It's reasonable to face plant a little bit. Even face planting is kind of like, oh, I face planted. Even then, you might take damage. So, I mean, if you face plant from, you know, you're on top mount, and someone bridges you, you face plant a little bit. Okay, well, all right, but it's not like you getting spiked from like high up, toss with gravity. Foul Fortune says, could you argue Gianni should have let go to defend his head? I'm going to say watch the rest of this video, because I went over all this stuff, went through comments, and my time's up, guys. So hope you guys enjoy this one. If you missed the live stream, just watch it again, man. We went over all this stuff. So hope you guys enjoy your night, enjoy your Friday, enjoy your Saturday training tomorrow, and peace out, guys.